The Straw Harvest Pack has finally made its way to Farming Simulator 22, releasing on January 23rd, 2024. I remember this mod from Farming Simulator 19, and it was a great mod then, and I think it's even better now. It's a little bit slow, guys. I'm not going to lie. 6 miles an hour for this Primos 5000 right here. What if there was a way that you could actually do like 3 things at once? Oh yeah, you're going to be able to TED and windrow all at the same time if you get the Ultimate Mowing and Baling Pack by Mac Trucker 921. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Easiest way to find these mods is come down to your mods and DLC portion of your store. You're going to click on the Straw Harvest Pack. Then you're going to go across all the way until you see the Krona Primos 5000 right here. Now, really, there's only 2 options that you have on this thing. You manually fill it or you automatically fill it. It's a $10,000 price difference for automatically filling. I think that's the way most of us are going to want to go. But if you want to play realistically, go ahead and select manual right here. The next 2 pieces of equipment are part of the Ultimate Mowing and Baling Pack right here. And as you can see, you come across all the way to these 2 pieces right here. They're both Kubotas. You're going to want the tedder right here first. And the one thing about that is that you're going to want to make sure that you actually get the proper attachment on the back. All right. So the rear hitch, you want to make sure you come across until it's a 3-point hitch right here. Everything else on the color, you could do whatever you'd like to, but that's the important part right here, the 3-point hitch on the rear. And the reason you need the 3-point hitch is because you're going to be using the windrower right here, and it comes standard with a 3-point hitch on the front. So you've got to be able to mate those 2 up, the back of the windrow to the back of the tedder to the front of the windrow. Here on the rear hitch, what you want to go ahead and do now is go ahead and get a ball hitch, because that's going to be what you need for the baler. All right. So we know that this thing's going to pass through PTO, so it's going to work perfectly fine. You're not going to have any issues there. So make sure ball hitch on the rear of this one, 3-point on the rear of the tedder. Once you get everything put together, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is toggle back to the pellet maker back in the back, and then you're going to want to make sure that you go ahead and put it down. All right. So it's got a lift up in default. You want to go and lower that thing down, and then you're going to want to go ahead and just turn it on. All right. Now, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and toggle to either your tedder or your windrower. Make sure you're turning those items on as well. And then you're just going to start going. Now, what I've got here are some windrows already existing from my mower. All right. I made sure to get a windrow state on that instead of a widespread, because this windrower, or this tedder right here that's on the back of my tractor, all right, it's kind of narrow, and it's going to work better if it's already in a windrowed status. All right. So all we got to do, go ahead and just start pulling forward, and you'll see that it kind of makes it kicks it out a little bit wider. All right. So that's why you want to make sure that you've got it already narrow, because if you don't have it in a windrowed status, then your windrower back there in the back is going to pick up partially of your hay that you're tedding right now. And then it's going to pick up some of the grass too. And it's going to mix in there, and then it's not going to get picked up because it's awkward, and it's just not going to be a fun time. All right. So make sure that you're picking up a windrow first, hit it with your tedder, hit it with your windrow, and then you get the pellet maker there in the back. So pretty simple. You just go, make sure you got a tractor that's got enough horsepower. All right. I'd say somewhere 500 in that range, maybe 450. All right. And you're going to go. Only 6 miles an hour is all you're going to be able to get out of this thing. That is all that the pellet maker, the Primos 5000 there, that's all the faster it's going to let you go. So there's really no way to do a fast farming on this right now. Don't worry, I'm going to be looking at some things, but this is day number 1, and I just wanted to get in here and show you guys that you could do 3 things at once to help save a little bit of time, because time savings is fast farming. Also, it's not always just doing things at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, you could actually have your worker go ahead and do it for you. Let me show you that right here. Whenever you get a windrow and a tedder on the front of this thing, it's just going to follow it right now. The next row over, it's not going to have anything, so you're just going to have to do basically 1 row at a time unless it goes to the right. If it goes to the right, then you're going to be probably okay, but you may run into instances where if you don't actually have anything on the ground for it to actually TED or to windrow, it's probably not going to do it. It's going to stop, and then you're going to have to move the worker. Now, as cool as this is, it's going to fill up relatively quickly, and you're going to have to figure out how to unload it. Now, don't worry, a trailer over on the side is going to be relatively easy, but that still means that you're going to have to do 2 different things, right? You're going to have to either operate this or have your worker on it, and then you got to come over with a trailer and keep moving that around. Don't worry, guys. I've got another video coming out showing you how you're going to be able to expand the capacity here on your Primos 5000 Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.